Alright, so we need one more DPS so we're viable. But we can start clearing trash if you guys want to start clearing trash.
Oh, our mage Deccan's back.
Mm-hmm.
Just checking my mic. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Alright, we got 2-3-11. We should be able to go with this. We're a little bit over, but it's fine. If I get another healer in the queue, I'll pull him in.
Preferably another holy priest. We need more of those.
Hard agree. As long as they're not Catholic, that's fine.
I'm gonna start pulling. What's wrong with being Catholic?
They're like little boys.
That's a stereotype. They also like little girls.
Not often.
Maybe just little people?
We got one in the back here on Geoff.
So what do you do when there's an ad on you?
Run to the tank. I missed it. But oh, I should be quiet. I don't want people unhappy.
Damn it.
He's unhappy.
Oh. But one of them I worry about. I mean, I was worried about people.
See, I'm glad. I don't worry him at all. See?
What?
You don't worry him at all because you don't get worried about him at all because he doesn't remember. That's what he says.
Okay. There's no freaking loot. What's the deal here?
I got loot.
My neck.
I think there was one like last week.
Oh, I missed it.
What?
A BOE? You got it, didn't you?
Me?
No BOE last
I
week.
thought so.
I
Maybe that
got
was the week
you.
before.
We're gonna go down and take on the big guy and what have you for the.
I say that and then I step right back into the fire. Get on fire. We got 2 incoming.
Yeah, I was LOS.
Oh, okay. How you feeling today, man?
All right.
That's good. Let me know if anything's up, alright? Did you fix your generator and everything? You got everything, all the gas and everything you need?
Oh, go ahead and let me double check everything.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to kill the rest of this shit to open this door.
I just opened it.
It's. I went up there. I couldn't open it.
No,
it's
that's
not open.
the right door. I keep on telling you, you're going to the wrong doors.
It's not open.
That's not the right door. That's not the door. The door is in front of us. Tell you, Blizzard likes to make the bears bounce.
Okay.
Yeah, they think we're giant boobs. That's what it is. That's why they gave me a hump on the back of my neck. Oh, I'm dead. Hey, we got a druid healer. Dimmed gate. No. Dirt McGirt. Dirt McGirt.
Oh, dirty bastard. Hey, that's what's up.
My ceiling's rubber checking up. Oh, I went down with the dock.
Alright. So we need 1 more DPS and we'll have 2 for 12. So if you guys are here for the mount, I understand that. But stick around, alright?
I only came for the mount.
To battle! Face me, coward.
Get a big purple circle when we're fighting the boss, move to the edge of the room. If you get a little gray circle, move away from anybody else. If you see little purple circles on the ground, you have to stand in them. If you get a big blue swirl around you, you have to run to the tank, and a couple of other people should be running to the tank as well. It's best if the whole raid actually runs to the tank. If there's a big black circle around the two bosses, and you're getting pushed out, you want to run in. If you're getting sucked into the circle, you want to run out. Lines on the floor, get out of the lines. That's it. If you turn translucent and you get really big and you haven't taken Viagra, basically go to the skull. I'm gonna put a skull marker on the floor. You just go to the skull.
There's lines to smart.
If it was the 70s or the 60s, maybe, but a little bit later than that.
Alright, I don't have any pills tonight. You're on your own.
I got some.
I got.
You fight a battle you cannot win.
Don't have a cauldron today, it looks like, unless somebody has one.
Gills out.
Easy. Use a flask if you have it. It is heroic, so I mean, come on, you should have your own flask. If you have oils or sharpening stones or anything like that, please put them on your weapons. Every little bit of extra DPS helps.
Be right back, Green.
Sure. By the way, if you're a rogue or if you have two weapons, you can put oil on both weapons. All you have to do is you can switch the weapon to the other one, to your main hand, and then place oil on it again. Or you can use oil on your main hand and then a sharpening stone, if it's a sword or something like that, on your offhand.
You don't have to switch hands. You just have to hit it twice.
You don't have to, but normally, if you have like a UI, basically, that's different, it can cause problems for you. So I make it simple. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm making it simple for everybody. All right? All right, so again, the idea is that you should be optimizing your DPS. This is not normal. This is not LFR. You should be putting the work in to get yourself a little bit higher. All right? Whenever you get the, what is it called again? Fragment, I believe?
Yes.
Go to the skull. All right? It's on the edge purposefully so that the big white circle that comes out doesn't cover the little purple circles. Okay? Also, let's say there's a big white circle there already. What do? Go to the edge next to the big white circle. You don't have to go in it. Just stay next to the white circle. That way, everybody knows where they have to go. Everybody gets an idea of where they're standing, and you'll get mass dispelled. All right?
We can't mass dispel.
Oh, you can't mass dispel it? I thought you could mass dispel it.
I thought so too, but no.
Oh, okay.
They nerfed it.
So the dispel order is Tesseract, Light, Alethea, Dirt, McGirt.
ODB.
Okay.
In answer to last week, you asked me about that double thing. Yes, that is one of the new mechanics of this fight that I didn't pay attention to before. Like how she was doing lines twice in a row. She was casting. I forget. I said it last week. I can't remember what it was. That is the I guess the new aspect of this fight. So whatever it is that she casted last, she will recast that again at the time that comes up. Whether it be fragments, the lines, the little purple circles. Even her shield last night happened where she had that effect. She casted the shield and that effect came up. They moved her and she casted it again, so they had to move her a third time.
Yeah, so we got enough space. We know what to do now. Let's get a summons on that person. I'm going to bring in this DH as well so that we have a little bit of extra.
So we're running to the skull now on the edge to drop that shit.
The white circle.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
The fragment.
The fragment. So that's when you get the buff on your head, you start growing taller, you look translucent, okay? And you basically go there. All right?
The second one, the one following, go in a clockwise position. Place it on the right-hand side of it when you're running at the skull of the one that's there on the edge. Put it to the right-hand side of it. Try not to stand on both sides of it. It makes it grow both ways, so you want it to grow in clockwise.
Always go clockwise when you're dropping those circles. It makes it a lot easier. Because what's going to happen is the tanks are going to go clockwise as well. We're going to start at the X when she puts down her shield, and then we're going to move her kind of toward. Well, I'll put a second spot for us. We're going to move toward kind of like where the star is going to be. All right? And then another shield is going to come out, and by that time, we don't have that much space between the skull and that shield. So always go toward, always go clockwise. All right? So start at the skull and then move toward the ramp. Makes it a lot easier for us if everybody understands what we're going to be doing.
And that way, if we get that double effect on the shield, we still have a spot to go to, and then a run back to X once it's cleared.
All right? Does anybody have any questions? Putting up Discord again because a couple of people joined us brand new. If you don't have a flask, you need to get a flask, okay? Someone here has a auction mount, but I don't know if we can pull it out right now. So
No, we're in a building.
no, I mean after, like beyond that, can someone mount?
No.
Okay.
Not till we get to that one boss where you gotta face like outwards for the spells. You come out there.
I think you can mount over here. No, you can't. Never mind.
And I don't think you can mount that far. You got to be further back, actually.
The platform where the eye is on.
Yeah, that's where we can mount.
Okay, I got it.
All right, this is gonna be the last person I'm gonna invite. Hopefully, DPS out of these people.
Throw that on east.
I've heard you say that before.
But hopefully we'll get the DPS out of these people. Yeah, sure.
No, I meant this is the last DPS that I'm bringing.
Put out another feast those who haven't eaten.
Please eat. Remember to use your oils, your sharpening stones, whatever it is that you're using. If you have an augment rune, a veiled augment rune, please use that. Those are the blue crystals that you get from doing LFR or from doing your mission table. I'll link one up. You have those, basically use it. It's a little bit of extra DPS. Alright, I'm going to be starting on Signet. Remember to interrupt Signet and there's going to be an ad. Every once in a while, you're going to have to interrupt the ad. Okay? So remember to do that as well. If you're doing DPS to Kyra, you can actually set your focus on Signet, and then whenever she's about to cast, you can hit your interrupt if you have the macro for it. And that should interrupt her. Okay?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Remember, the most important one that you should be interrupting is the Song of Dissolution. Okay? That's the one you should always try to interrupt. Switching.
Bring that in.
Stack.
Stack that on the tanks. Everybody stack up. Run out. Interrupt the Song of Dissolution. Remember, when it's up, you gotta interrupt it.
Get in.
Run in. I got 3 switching. I gotta taunt her again, I'm sorry. I taunted the stupid ass. Check the percentage on each one of them. Get in the purple circles. Taunting.
Get the purple circle out.
You gonna get that bomb out, dude?
Run out, run out, run out. Interrupt. Switching. Run in. Everybody run in.
Got the boss.
Percentage. Interrupt. Boss is up. You do hero.
Fragment.
Tears down 2.
All right,
Watch-
moving the
watch
boss
the
over
dispel.
to the X.
Fragments got to get together.
Yeah, if you have a fragment, you have to run to the skull.
Yeah, they do. We got dispelled early though.
Okay. Alright, watch for lines on the floor. Lines right underneath the boss. Watch out.
Take it to the boss.
Lines underneath the boss. Watch out.
Get that fragment over there to the wall.
Okay.
Word of recall. She's gonna do it again. Everything. Basically, watch the lines. Okay. Good job on the fragments, but make sure that you stand right next to the edge of the old white area. That way you don't take up too much space.
Fragment. Together.
Purples, get the purples.
Go ahead and try.
Got it.
Just have to get together for the dispel.
Word of recall. Those gray circles must be separate. Purples have to be gotten into.
Fragment.
3, 2, 1.
Keep it up. Daunting. Purple circles go to the edge, away from the tanks. Gray circles get away from each other. Shield moving her out. She's gonna have a shield soon.
Taunting in 3.
Second shield is up. Gray circles and purples at the edge. I'm gonna wait for this purple to go away. Pick up butter for me if he died.
3, 2, 1.
I'm down. Pick me up.
Got you.
Sorry about that.
3, 2, 1.
He's at 18%. So if you haven't used a potion, if you haven't used anything that'll give you extra versus damage, use it.
Strike now, sisters.
Beware.
I'm gonna taunt early. Watch out for the lions.
Tell me if I
Recall lines. Get out of the line. Wow.
Stack up the tank splat.
Stack up.
Never mind.
1%. Come on.
Fragments.
Done. Good job.
Let's fucking go.
Clean.
Very nice.
Wu-Tang the whole time. That was fire.
Duke here, you need some DPS?
That was Duke.
Yeah.
And come join us.
What boss, yeah?
We just killed the 9.
Okay.
We're going forward. We're gonna take a screenshot of this for the guildies. So line up. We'll have the boss behind us. If you want to be in the screenshot and you're a pug, feel free.
Don't stand in front though. Come on, stand in the line.
Tell me when you're gonna take the shot, so I can go tree, and I'll go in the back.
Kaiser, go to the edge. Yeah.
You ever take a picture before? Jeez.
It's all right. Let's go. Don't worry.
I'm rolling for that mantle.
We're about to roll too.
Wait a minute, what?
Nobody else rolled.
I did not
gonna
see
roll.
it. I'm sorry. There was a rollout.
Damn.
Shoulders 239, intellect, stamina, critical strike, mastery, domination, socket. Please roll. It is cloth though.
Stop listening to him.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looks like Alethea with a 91.
God damn it.
Thank you.
Duke, we'll summon you.
Put up a portal with good.
Summon you once we take the elevator up. All right. Does anybody else have anything they want to give away?
Besides an attitude? No.
Well, we'll take virginity and everything else as well. Yeah.
Oh, that was skill. Thank you.
I got all these bosses down, but maybe I can help you.
Yeah, man.
I won't be able to put any gear up.
I understand. More than willing to have you, dude. We always are. Remember to repair. There's a repair guy right around the corner over here.
When we get to this next one, I'll set up the markers.
All right. So we're doing the back and forth, the jumping back and forth, like we did, like you explained to me before.
Yeah, and I'll set up 4 markers.
Okay. If anybody needs a summons, let us know.
We just need to pay attention to what we talk back and forth on.
All right, no problem. Do you want to do? Can we do the dance first, or is it, or do we have to do that one first? Which one is it that we get to do first? I forget.
We could do either one.
So the dance is easier. Is the dance easier than the other one?
No, that's it's a lot faster. Everybody's going to need to look to the back of the room where it's spawning, because by the time it's called out, you honestly don't have room or time to run across. So it means people need to, instead of tunneling on the boss, what is that called now? I can't even say it either. When that, I gotta look at the book. Torment. When he calls it torment, you gotta look to the back of the room.
I'm down. Did I pull with the healers not ready?
Yeah, I wasn't even there yet.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're on the pug. You're on the pug breaker.
No release. Okay.
Oh, it's too late. I'm running back. I thought the pug breaker would be Paintsmith.
Paintsmith is. I think it's an easier fight heroic than the one we're going to.
Paintsmith heroic's pretty similar to normal, if I remember.
There's one extra mechanic, basically, in terms of dropping the, the tank that has to drop the shit, and then the people got to, dance around that fucking wall of spears that comes up. This fight here is more complicated because you got to have your chains coordinated really well. So it helps.
Paintsmith has traps, like the melee get traps that they have to drop, and spikes set them off. If they go off, they have to be 3 seconds apart. So you have to assign someone to detonate the traps, or else it wipes the ring.
Yeah, this fight with the chains is a bit of a bitch because there's a lot of damage. It's hard on the healers, and then just making sure people don't die to the red shit on the floor is a whole separate fucking thing too from normal. I actually like all these fights. These are all good fights. They're fine. The only one I don't care for too much is Fate Scribe. Other than that, they're all pretty good fights.
Yeah, same.
Which way are we going first, right or left?
Left takes us to Painsmith, and the right side takes you to Dormazane. Forerunner. So I think you want to go right.
Narsul. Painsmith is straight ahead.
Who did you want to do, Dormazane or
yeah, we're doing
Painsmith?
Dormazane.
Yeah, it's Remnant or Painsmith is straight.
Umberlu. We're gonna pick up the guys that are inside that circle and bring them over here. Alright? So make sure that you hit them and you bring them over here. Around the corner. Don't go forward, please. Bring them all the way around. The reason for this is so that we don't have those little dogs on top of us. Very good. Oh, if you're still using the macro for Signa, get off your bar, put your regular interrupt.
Yeah, thanks.
It started giving me trouble on too. I'm like, what the fuck? I can't do interrupt.
What?
Don't worry about it. If it's not affecting you, then you're fine. Good. Grab the weapons if you want to get extra DPS on these guys. We'll try this guy and we'll see how we do. If we can't do well, then we'll switch back to the other one and then come back to this guy. Let the tank bring him up all the way.
Be good hunting.
I'm going to interrupt the casters, please. That's the wrong thing to put on his head. Wait until they pick up those two.
We can just tank them basically at the base of the stairs.
I need to target something first.
I wonder who left.
2 people left right after the first boss. I think one may have even left during the fight.
Well, they died in like the first 2 seconds.
Remember to interrupt the casters.
Wow, that DPS.
Where'd you get all that DPS, like? Fucking healer. Oh, DPS.
Law Force Blade 553,000.
That's friggin' awesome.
It's from one of the weapons that are up there.
Yeah.
26%. Oh, you fucking cheater. There we go. Okay.
I just know how to use that.
So we're gonna put up flags. So basically, it's the same flags that we always have, right?
You guys don't use the number strategy.
No.
See, for pugs coming in, colors is just it's a slow reaction. That's all. That's the only advantage is if you use numbers when you bring in pugs. They're not trying to figure out what colors were. That's all.
Saying red or blue is not any faster than saying 1 or 4. So
Yeah, but when you're not used to the colors and you got to take a look and you don't have much time to react on this fight, it's the difference between dying and living sometimes.
Yeah, numbers is quicker to, you know exactly where to go.
So all right, right now, if red is number 1, what's number 2?
Orange.
Shit.
What's number 3?
Yellow.
What's number 4?
Blue.
Okay, so now you got your numbers. If I say red, it means 1. If I say blue, it means 4. If you can't translate it in your head, then you're fucked anyway. It doesn't matter.
Well, when you smoke as much pot as me, man, it's a few extra microseconds to fucking process that.
You want to kill your brain cells? Go ahead.
I'm not killing no brain cells.
How does it kill brain cells?
Just drop it. Have fun rather than be, douchey.
It's regulators.
Alright, check your buffs, make sure.
Quick question, does anybody need to stop change a talent skill? And I'm sorry, did you put food down? I must have missed it.
I did not put food down, but we got Ramses coming in anyway, so.
There's food, thank you.
I'm sorry, I walked away. Do I need to call or I don't have to call?
You call, please. To your fingers. Holy shit, squad medic. Hello, squad.
Hello.
So, just one thing that we do on Heroic, I'm just going to throw it out there, is once you pull a chain, you can't pull it again on Heroic. You get a debuff, you can't pull it again. So everybody, or we usually assign round 1, we put 3 names, round 2, we put 3 names, up to 4 rounds. And then we have a couple backups if someone's dead. But once you pull it once, you cannot pull it again during the fight.
That's nice to know. Thank you.
Cliff notes.
chain more than once.
People like to pull my chain all the time.
They do.
The DK's got a big job in this fight too.
Alright, so basically, I need people to pull chains. Who's gonna be the one that's between red and orange?
I'll take the very first chain because I got speed buffs. So when the first chain comes out, I'll take the first chain on the left there as we look at the boss.
Carolina can pull a chain. Doesn't matter.
Yes, we know. Get people on Discord, please. Oh, Rituri, are you on Discord? Oh, okay. Someone already had said that.
And if you're on chains and you die and you don't say anything, we're not going to know, and it's going to wipe the raid. So if you're on a chain and you die, you got to let people know.
So who's the second one who's on the second chain?
Marvel can get the second one.
Huh?
Marvel can get the second one.
Okay. Who's the third?
Carabito.
Okay, Carabito.
That's the one on the far right?
Yes.
Alright. And that's first round only.
Yeah, you can only do it one time. You got to assign 3 more people.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Alright. Who's this?
And the tanks are gonna might have to do it too at some point. So I don't know at what point you want to put them in the rotation. Normally you only put one tank.
We should have enough people that we don't need tanks.
Okay, thanks, Diamond.
The other thing too, and this differs from normal, is the chain guys have a responsibility to look at everybody's health. So don't break the chains if there's a bunch of low people, because you'll kill them. So that's the other thing in this. It hits a lot harder than normal.
Rallying cry, when we break a chain, we'll have 2 of them at least, because we got 2 warriors.
Yeah, usually after every chain break, our guild leader calls for the next chain because we top everybody off and they call for it to be broken. It's up to you guys who call.
Yep, that's a good strat too.
Alright, so I need 3 more people. So, volunteers?
I could take one.
Morituri, you are number 1. Alright, so you are between red and orange. Netiri, you are number 2. You are between orange and yellow. Zekin, you're number 3, alright? You're number 3, you'll be between yellow and blue.
That's second round, not the first.
Yeah, that's the second round. So I've put those chain pullers in group 5 and 6. So if anybody dies from group 5 and 6, basically, you know.
You probably need 3 more. You want a few more tips? Or not?
Is that a trick question?
What happened, Duke? I'm sorry. I was distracted.
I said, do you want more tips or not?
No, we're good. Check your flask. Make sure your flask is good. Please eat. Tesseract, I'm Puerto Rican too. problem is that people like to make labels for others. They don't let people make their own labels. So we chose Hispanic or Filipino. I don't know. You guys speak Spanish.
You're like ace in Spanish.
And there were lots of
all the
Filipinos that
Puerto Ricans I ever know. You ever call them Hispanic or Mexican or something like that? They practically want to chop off your head.
No,
Who's
that's not
that?
true. Those are wannabe white. Sorry.
Who's that?
When I was in the service, the Puerto Rican National Guard.
If I call somebody Hispano, they're not gonna get insulted by that.
I don't know where you talking about or who you talking to with that one, bro. I know my whole family's from the Lower East Side. They do not like being called Hispanic.
What the fuck do they want to be called?
Latinos.
We don't or Latina, but that's the thing. If you call me Hispanic,
orange.
Let's hear the colors.
Good. Ads are out. I'm gonna taunt off of you. Butter, you take the ad. I got 2. You gotta come back, sorry. Don't want the ads then.
Get the circle on the ad.
Red circles underneath the ads, please. Push them back. If you have a pushback, you can push them back.
Blue?
Get to the blue. Taunting. Oh wait, I still have 2 of them. Okay, good. Chains. Did the ads get in?
There's an ad.
Wipe. Not looking good.
Yeah, wipe it up. Wipe it up. Jump off the side, wipe it up. I'll see if I can re-res a healer.
I've got a soul stone.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I've got my cloak. I know I haven't been here for a while, but I do have it.
We've been having to slum it without you.
All right, so let me change one thing. One of my talents. I'll see if I can get the knockback, but I would probably have to lose
6 of you.
No, I'll probably have to lose from restoration. A restoration build, I have to switch to balance to get the knockback. That's the only problem.
There's not people here. You shouldn't have to switch.
Does anybody have the ability to do knockback?
I do.
Alright.
I did one, but it wasn't the right one.
Do Beast Mastery Hunters have knockbacks?
No. They don't have a knockback, but they have what is that? The shot. I forgot what it's called.
Concussion?
Yeah, we got concussion.
No, not just concussion shot. They have the other one, the one that they put on the ground.
Yeah, trap, ice trap, tar trap.
What's the one I'm talking about, Carabito?
Binding shot?
Binding shot, thank you.
Plus,
That's a talent.
we have traps if absolutely necessary.
The traps will slow, but binding shot will pull them back to the point where they are. It's just like what is this crap that the druids have? Ursul's Vortex. So we'll give it another shot. We were also talking about stupid shit during that poll, so it's alright.
being able to hear the person calling the code.
Yeah, that would make more sense. Yeah.
Can she talk real quick so I can see who it is and turn her up?
Hi.
I see.
So the person that's talking is Alethea. So if you cannot hear her, raise her up on Discord. Okay?
I think it's Alethea.
Listen, I'm gonna murder names. I am the biggest mass murderer of names, so I will murder them constantly. Okay? If you're lucky, I call you Ramses and not Ramses.
Say my name.
Ramses? What the fuck?
Exactly.
You can call me Ramses.
Oh my god, I had this coworker, she tried to call a patient named Carol, she called her Caroli.
Caroli?
Caroli, yep.
They're not even the same. It's not even in the... What?
She wasn't bright.
Clearly.
I need the intellect buff on 3 people.
Red.
Ads are up. I have to talk to boss. Butter, you go get those ads.
Orange.
Good. Get an orange. We still have 2 ads up. Burn them down. Alright. Shackles are up. What are we supposed to do here? We do that in the beginning or the end?
Are you going to call them because nobody's taking
We got to break chains.
Somebody needs to get their first one.
Chain 1.
Somebody else has it.
Yellow,
They
yep.
don't know it.
Yellow guys, move.
What the fuck? I'm in the chain, I'm down, I don't know what happened.
I've been
A lot of people just died.
We need rallying cry on every chain that we can.
Yeah, I just blew mine.
Before the chain goes off.
You guys have to remember your roles when it comes to the chains. So set 1 is, I believe, Duke, Marvel, and Carabito, right? In that order.
Yeah, somebody else grabbed the chain and they weren't
I
running
went to
and
the
doing
chain
nothing.
and was getting pushed back.
Do you remember which chain is yours?
Middle.
Carabito?
Excuse me, right.
Yes, the right one. Marvel, yours is the center.
Yeah, I had
Duke,
the center one. I was
waiting,
for the
right?
first one to go.
Also, you can walk the chain halfway to the room. You don't have to. It'll only break if you get to like this line that goes across. It's about where it breaks. So everyone should grab their chain and walk pretty close, like halfway out to about here. And then you can, when they call for it to break, you just have a little ways to walk. So you don't have to run, you don't have to wait back there. Everyone can get it as soon as they come out. And you just go halfway And when you call it, break 1, first guy goes out, heal up, break 2, heal up, break.
And the person who has the chain doesn't take extra damage?
Yeah, I don't know if that, I think you might get prevented. I'm not sure. You just have to look around and see who's getting, who's low and heal them up. Like, we group up for it. A lot of times we just stay in, like, everyone around the tank, an AoE heal is down, and then the 3 guys who go out seem to do fine. Then you just go back to the middle and get healed up.
Yeah, you can grab the chain and move. A little bit of damage will kill you though.
Alright, so he lost the priest that was actually pulling the chain, I think it was, on the second set. So I'll need somebody else for the second set. Who wants to do it? Okay, Black Warlock. So I think it was... Who had the second set? Who had the one that was on the first chain between red and orange?
Which group?
Second group. Neytiri, which one is yours?
I believe I was the second one.
Your second? Zekin, which one is yours?
I'm third.
You're third? Alright, Black Warlock, you're the first. You go red and orange, alright? You're in the second group, Black Warlock, and you're going red and orange between 1 and 2, okay? Correct. Thank you. Please eat. Check your oils, check your personal buffs. I'm gonna do a ready check right now. So our biggest issue is the DPS on those ads. Make sure that the DPS on the ads is heavy and burn it down quickly, alright? Hunter, you need to eat. Kartaya, you need to eat. Alright, starting the pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, and Carabito, you said that you were getting knocked back. The reason why you're getting knocked back is that you see that white circle that's right in front of us? You were walking into that, so you gotta make sure that
blue. Faster.
ads. Taunting.
Letters down.
Gotcha. Go up with the ad. Can we bring the boss on top of the ad?
Blue.
That cause a problem.
Oh, the other blue.
Oh fuck, this used to be blue.
Shackles are up. Do what the dude suggested, which is take the shackles halfway.
Okay, that was my bad. That used to be blue.
That's right. We gotta get our pacing. That's all it is. Get it. Wipe it up. No point in wasting time. Jump off the side. Feign death.
Vanish.
Vanish usually doesn't work. Sometimes it does, but usually it doesn't.
Lacey, if you want, I don't mind calling.
Yeah, go for it because we change the colors every week and it throws me.
All right.
Oh, I always put red and blue.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I have videos that can prove it.
I swear to God, that last one was blue. Like everybody's gods. I am not tipsy.
You guys want to switch the flags? I can switch the flags. It's not a big deal to me.
No, Tesseract can do it.
Okay.
That was Tesseract, right?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay. And ew, who drinks bourbon?
That's what you give your kids. Keep them in bed.
It's called Benadryl. You meant Benadryl.
That helps too.
Don't make me bring up the video. What was the video that was on Saturday Night Live? Let me see. Alright, look in Discord in regs only, or in general.
That's a great video.
It's a classic.
I forget, did I show that to you or did you show that to me?
It was floating back and forth, I think. I'm not sure who put it up first. Double check your buffs, make sure that you've eaten. We need fort. Guitar, it looks like you gotta eat. Cartaya, it looks like you gotta eat.
I'm eating.
Waiting on Tesseract and Butter. Alright, sorry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Excellent. More screams to echo in my chamber.
Blue.
You forgot.
Ads are up. Burn down the ads. Now I'm putting Ursul's Vortex. Right? I put the Vortex up on 2 of them. I wasn't able to hit more than 2.
Moon is tough.
Shackles. Start doing the shackles.
Blinding smoke.
Last shackle. Arvito, your turn.
Yellow.
Star, yellow. Alright, so now we're on second group, alright? Got it?
Nice call out.
Yellow. Advance. Blue. Red. Yellow.
Alright, so you gotta remember, if you got that circle on you, you cannot leave it on the tanks. Because basically that's what happened to me. I had the circle, I went through it and I died. You wanna try the other one?
Other what?
The other boss. What's the other boss?
Painsmith?
No, Painsmith is the middle one, right? So the other one is Ner'zhul.
No, Ner'zhul's the middle one. I mean, wait, you might be right. I might be wrong.
Yeah, the map is all messed up. You can't follow the map. The map is kind of confused. So Ner'zhul is the one that's on the left-hand side. Painsmith is the one that's in the middle.
Well, if we're switching, y'all release. I'm not running over there.
Alright, Deccan, take care. Thanks for coming.
So what are we doing? Are we going to keep working on this boss, or are we going to?
Let's try the other one, because this one seems like it would be nice to have Ardwina. It would be nice to have Ardwina and Sidri and all these other guys here. The lingering malevolence, does it just stay there, or does it
leaves an area that inflicts. Yeah, so you can't stand there. So you have to move them with circles.
Okay, so we gotta move like a clock, basically.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, I think it stays there the whole fight. I'd have to double check my old stream to see. But yeah, it's like paint on the ground.
Something killed me.
Yeah, caster sub. They like to hit people from distance. And I can't interrupt them easily. Flame Blizzard. I used to have Fairy Fire that would interrupt.
Fairy Fire and Mark of the Wild have to come back, right?
If they would bring back Fairy Fire, I'd be fine. Mark of the Wild, I miss it, but it's not going to really add anything. It's utility that I'm missing. It's not really. A ranged interrupt and an aggro boost on initial pulls, because many times on initial pulls I have 5 ads, and basically I can hold 1 ad that I'm focusing on, but the other 4 will go to Butter, and it's because his damage is so front loaded with threat, you know. Say again? I can barely hear Butter. It's like you have your microphone up on the top of your head or something.
Oh yeah, I did. Sam, I haven't even been with you. Hold on.
Oh, it's alright. Don't worry. We're just pulling ends. Stay over here, please. I'm gonna be pulling them toward us. Yeah, staying over here is hard. Hello? You gotta go? Alright. Guys, we have Butter having a family emergency, so he has to basically go. Do we have another tank that's available?
Not 220.
RV's 215.
Alright, bring in RV. Can you interrupt that, somebody, with
Oh,
there. Now that
okay, there. The first 2 things that cast wasn't enough.
lot of his casts you could only stun him for.
Interrupt that. Remember, he does a knockback, so that's why I'm asking people not to go down below the ramp like that. You see, you end up dead. Alright, there's only 2 more, so it's pretty easy to do. Move up. Let me pull both of them.
Is everybody running down?
Huh? I don't know why people are running down. They have a need to die.
Yeah, what's your point?
I'm gonna hide. So you guys tank it if you want to tank it by yourselves. I'm gonna interrupt and you won't get as much damage. Alright, let's summon RV. We're a little bit short on DPS, so I'll add another 2 DPS or so.
Then do I have a few minutes to go AFK?
Yes. Alright, so we're going to be starting at the skull. We're going to be moving clockwise, as far as I understand it, right?
Yeah, but every I'm assuming like every little like this is what I mean. So this one you would have to turn this way, and then you would have to come to this in between dot instead of the longer ones. You'd have to come to each one of them. You know what I mean?
But if we're moving clockwise, we're going this way, right?
Well, it doesn't matter. Counterclockwise, clockwise, it don't matter. Just as long as you're moving in the circular motion and making sure everybody gets in the right position for that knockback.
Actually, heroic. There's 2 of them that are going to need to get dispelled.
Oh, okay.
Well, we just did this last night, and we just went to skull and then all the way across, completely across the circle. We had another symbol over there, and we'd go and
skull and moon.
Yeah, skull and moon. Start at skull, and both of the people that need dispelled would go to skull and stand there. As soon as one would get dispelled, then the second one would run over to moon and stand on moon, get dispelled, and everybody get knocked back. So the whole raid needs to follow the skull and moon side. And then the poop drops of course, they're on Skull and Moon. So when you get it again, if you need to be dispelled, don't stand in the poop, but stand as close as you can, because that dispels. As soon as it gets dispelled, everybody gets knocked back the same anyway. So 2-3 feet won't hurt if everybody is stacking about the halfway point between the boss and the symbol.
So just follow the. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, just go back and forth and back and forth.
Give me a minute. I think my wife just got a leg cramp.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the first dispel. None of y'all said you guys are gonna take the second. Who wants to do the second?
All right, I'll take the second. I don't care. I mean, you and I can juggle both of these spells, or me, you, squad, like us four, we can just juggle these spells, as long as we know to dispel after the first one. So like whoever gets the first one, to make sure that we all, like a group, collectively go to the second location, which is the
Right, now remember, as soon as we get the first one gets dispelled, the knockback is going to get you halfway to the moon anyway. So yeah, we don't have to hold on to that dispel for too long.
Yeah.
So the first one should stand here.
Both of them are going to stand
there. The first one
there.
should stand here, and the second one should stand behind it like this, so that they can actually end up halfway there.
Right? Yeah, that works too. Because with all the black crap on the ground, you're going to end up standing where you were at the second time anyway, just to avoid it.
Okay. Okay.
I agree with Lightbringer on that one.
I don't know if you can dispel both of them at the same time, Light.
No.
On the same side.
Don't do that.
No.
She said that sounds horrible.
All right, so then we're doing the back and forth, jumping back and forth.
Yep, just do that the whole fight.
We're
This is still
What's the deal with the moon marker? Sorry, I just got back.
All right, so the way it works is that the skull is going to be. Let me speak. The skull is going to be the main mark. All right, that's where you're going to be going to for the first dispel. Then there's going to be a second person that's going to get the buff, and it has to be dispelled as well. So that second person has to go to the moon, and basically we're going to be ping-ponging between the skull and the moon. All right.
Okay.
So that's basically it. Now remember, every time that there's a dispel, it's going to drop something on the ground. Try not to stand on the thing that's been dropped on the ground. Right? If you're the second person with the dispel, whoever gets to the skull first is standing on the skull, let's say, right? The second person should be around here. You get it? So that second person will be launched toward the moon, and we can get your dispel off as quickly as possible. All right?
Wait, I thought you said the second person goes to the moon.
They do, but if you stand on the moon when the skull goes off, what happens to you?
You get knocked off.
Exactly. So if you're
saying that two people get it at the same time.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, two people do get it at the same time.
Yeah. Doesn't one blow?
That's what I was asking. I'm cleared up.
And you got to be looking outside the circle.
Yeah.
You can't be looking in. You got to be looking out.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're the second person, you can look in, but if you're the first person, you got to be looking out. All right. So do a ready check. Couple people need flask. Couple people need to eat. I'll drop another feast down because people are being lazy.
There's a feast down.
One. Okay. Please eat.
You got any flask?
I don't have any flask on me right now. The people that normally make the cauldrons for us are out today, so.
How many people are missing flasks? I have a
It
cauldron.
was around 4 people, maybe 5.
Me,
Drop a 42.
It looks like only one person is missing a flask.
Only
Me.
one now?
Yeah.
me.
I have cauldrons, but
Who's me?
The hunter in the back with the wings.
Give me your name.
I have a flask for him. Hold on, let me see who it is.
Cartaya?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a flask if you're not in. You're in Alterac Mountains. I can't give it to you.
Oh, he's not on our server. I can't give him anyway.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Imperial.
Alright, let's get it.
5, 4, 3,
3, 2, 1.
No, don't do that. Orb is up. Stand. Get away from the orb. Don't stand in front of it. Burn down the orb.
Killing orb.
Alright, 2 people. Okay, that's good, that's good. Dispel. Next one, get to the moon. Everybody face away from the moon. Okay.
Probably should take that ball away.
Yeah, you should take the ball away. RB, remember you gotta taunt off move on one thing. Point the boss toward the ball. Point the boss toward the ball, RB. There's one up. Get away from the ball if you're not a tank. Okay, I'm taunting off of you.
He missed the orb.
I did.
I'll get it this time. You see how it's kind of like playing pool. You gotta make sure that you face across at the actual ball.
Come on, skeleton.
Alright, you can dispel now. Get to the moon, face away from the moon. Taunt, RB. Alright, that's good.
Orb.
Burn the orb. RB, you gotta take him to the new orb and face him toward that. Very good, I'm gonna taunt off for you.
Oh, yeah, I got the orb.
Burn down the new orb.
Is there a different way of throwing the orb on Heroic? Because he can't toss it.
Oh, shit. I was getting close to you guys. No. Oh, barely made it.
Get to the moon. Get to the moon.
I died, so I don't know what's gonna happen.
Oh, man. Yes. I don't have DPS.
No, just wipe it up. Wipe it up. Jump off the side. Don't worry about it. This is the first time we're doing this as a group right now, so, you know, we're going to have a lot of false starts, so it's fine.
Pretty good for the first time on this one. We'll get it.
Really, bro?
Who's tired?
Caribbean dump squad, I would imagine.
Well, this would be a good time for the auction house melt.
Really, I was just thinking that when I saw that. Who's going?
Doesn't Carabito have one?
Oh, me, that's right.
I have many lucky boots for you, like. May your feet find good treasure.
That was pretty much the fight.
Have anything ancient
We
to
gotta
trade?
get these
Needs
spells
to
down
be at
and we'll
least
be all right.
2 centuries old.
Jeez.
If you find anything exotic, bring it.
So when you toss it off on this one, is there a different way to toss it, or should that button still pop up?
You find anything exotic, bring it.
Oh.
I think that was a
Serious question.
That was a poor choice of words, though.
No, because he was trying to toss it, but the button never came up.
He needs to see a doctor about that.
I'm gonna need you to focus.
I'm sorry.
Probably needs to get closer to the tip.
Yeah, you gotta get to the very edge to toss the ball. All right. You can't stand if you're standing out here. Not gonna work. You have to get to the very, very edge.
If he got any farther, he would have fallen off.
Oh, well then I don't know.
Maybe does he have a UI that's blocking the button?
No.
How much damage does he take while holding the orb?
I don't know.
It just slows you down, right?
Okay, we'll just somebody else can pick it up.
So you get around 4k damage every time that you for every 3 seconds, basically. Summon that person that I just invited so that we can be a little bit higher up. Oh no, that's a healer. Go DPS. Yeah, let me tell him go DPS.
He did.
Alright. Alright, so everybody on this. So everybody on this. A second. Let me mute Flarian, because Flarian, you got your push to talk on and or not off, and it basically it just keeps on repeating what I'm saying. So everybody understood what to do with the debuff, right? Carabito, you feel comfortable?
I screwed up last time.
Right.
I
So
went to stand. I stood in the same place as the previous, and I shouldn't have.
Okay.
Brain fart.
All right.
Food, please.
Yeah, I'll drop down a feast right now. Please eat. Let me give Discord to the new guy.
I think if you mark with condom and star as well, then everybody, like, that's what drops on in the game, I think. So it just makes it easier to know who's going for the first, and then you just pick one, designate condom or star to be first.
Well, if you stack them, I mean, what we're doing was good. If you stack them up, you don't you got a little bit extra to run, but it does. At that point, it won't matter which one you dispel.
I'll bring it close.
Yeah, you can switch to your lock.
Bitches, switch over. I've already converted.
Alright, no problem. So the paladin is going to switch over to his lock. Just add me to your friends list or something. Greenstone.
I'm in Discord anyway. I'll just tell you what the name is once I'm in.
Oh, okay.
Nah, that's the best mount. You win, bro.
Sorry for making you wait.
I wanted that mount so bad.
No worries.
Which one? The alligator?
Nah, son had Deathwing, bro.
Can you not get it anymore?
I don't think so.
It was only available for 1 week.
There you go. Deathwing is the most powerful.
It was a fun raid.
Alright, can someone invite Tornlock, TORNLOCK?
OG recruit a friend now. Holla at me.
It would have been easier if you added us as a friend.
Right, what's your name?
Greenstone dash Malfurion.
That's the name of my guild.
I didn't do it.
There we go. Thanks.
Alright, so I'm gonna take the pally out, move you into the other. So basically there's going to be the two debuffs. One person is going to get debuffed. They're going to get dispelled right here, facing outward. The other one's going to stand around here, going to get knocked back toward the moon. They're going to run toward the moon. They're going to get dispelled on the moon, and then rinse and repeat. That's how we're doing it, back and forth, back and forth. There's going to be crap that gets put on the ground. Just, move. If you want to move on top of the crap and use a cooldown, you can, but, just be careful with it. In other words, you can stack it, but just be careful. Don't end up dying. Remember, there's beams that come out from the center, so whenever the beams are coming out, you might not be able to stand on the skull. You may have to actually move to the left or the right of it. Is the ready check? Please eat if you haven't eaten. As well. If you have any of the Augment Veil runes or the Veiled Augment runes, please use them. Starting the pull.
Like, bring it with that mount? That's a rare mount, yo.
5,
Yeah, bro.
4, 3,
If you know, you know.
2, 1.
Do we do hero in the very beginning on this, or do we wait?
Phase 3.
Phase 3, okay. Turning him toward the orb. Do not dispel yet. Okay, break the orb. Taunt. Yeah, taunted. RV, basically, we taunt every time that he does that ability. The spells are up, or the buffs, debuffs are up. Get ready for the knockback. Get to the moon if you have the debuff. Taunting. That was
Yeah,
my
that was
my
awesome.
tag.
Beware this can.
We have 2 orbs up. Gotta start collecting those orbs and start tossing them off the edge. Taunt the boss. So you see that black circle is not so big, so just go to the edge of it.
Usually you just go like clockwise around it.
Yeah, I'm down again.
I don't have a res available, so
Might be better off just grabbing another tank.
Circle in front, get behind circle.
Are we wiping?
Alright.
Yeah, wipe it up. We have a lot of people dead. You need me to do? Well, I can't do res.
Beware this can.
As long as I'm the last one.
You were not the last one to die. It's like, oh, never know. You still have your
he's
angel?
good.
Res, thank you, squad.
Oh, fuck.
Alright, so, again, RV, you're not doing anything bad. It's just a matter of getting used to the fight. So, don't worry about it.
No, I wasn't too worried about that. I was more worried about how squishy I am if I keep dying easily.
Oh, we'll try it again. See what happens.
Can I give a word of advice on the raid leader and our guild?
Sure.
So see how there's a circle and a star above both the markers both times? You should nominate which one is dispelled first. I saw there was a bit of confusion. So say you want to have star being dispelled first, the star person's always going to be the one to come to the forward, and the circle just pretends they're normal.
Yeah, that's actually easy to keep up with. You just change the symbols from skull and moon to circle and star.
Yeah, that's exactly what you do.
Basically, what you're saying is this DBM is putting a star in a circle on top of the people.
Yep.
Isn't that what I said? Isn't that what I said?
No, I didn't hear that at all.
Yeah, I did say that.
Oh, okay. So what you want to say is you want to choose star or circle to get dispelled first. Okay, so which one does the healer wants to do? Because I'm not in charge of that.
No, I think they're saying to change the marks.
Yeah, change that skull. Put a star where the skull's at, and then put a circle where the moon's at. Right,
Yeah,
tells
and
who
then
to
whoever
go
gets
where
the star,
in the spell.
whoever gets marked with the star just comes to the star, and that's always our first one. And then the circle person's always in this group, and they get knocked towards the next marker, and then they go stand on it.
I get it now. Alright, no problem.
So if you've got circle, just pretend you don't have a debuff until you get knocked first time, obviously. You can just be a normal player.
Good idea.
Alright, let's give it another shot then. I'll put down another feast. Please eat if you haven't eaten. Double check your buffs. Kartaya, please eat. There's food on the ground. Alright. Harvey, I'm gonna let you pull first so that you get a feel for him, okay?
Alright.
Alright, so you want me to do the count, or can you do it? Orb is up, don't stand in front of him, only let the tank stand in front of him. Only one tank should be in front of him at that time. Alright, I'm taunting him. Break the orb, toss the orb over the edge. Since the orb is closer to the orange, you should probably run toward the orange area.
Always do one person.
Oh my god!
No, don't.
Always start first.
Yeah.
Stop confusion.
Yeah, and the person who had the debuff on the circle, yeah, you don't run to the circle. You wait until the first one comes off. Huh?
Because you said circle first.
No, I said grab the orb and toss it off the arm.
Alright, sorry.
Circle runs the star, but stops like halfway.
Wipe it up, both tanks are dead.
Is this a wipe up?
Yes, both tanks are dead. Again, you guys gotta pay attention to what I'm saying, because this is new for me as well as for a couple of people in the group. So when I say something, I'm not trying to confuse you, I'm focusing on the orbs. I'm letting the healers focus on the debuff. Okay? So I won't mention the debuff at all. I'm assuming that you guys understand the concept of going between moon, I'm sorry, not moon, star and circle. I don't have to explain that.
Could be a soul stone on someone. One of the healers. There he is.
How generous.
Can someone drop a mailbox?
When I get over there, I'll drop it. All I know is that I saw a giant dino go flying off the edge. I was like, what the fuck?
Sorry, I just misheard your call.
I was like, what the fuck happened there?
Me too.
Yeah, McLevin, he got bounced that time. I don't know how, but he did.
Because
it was funny. It was funny. I don't mind it, but
yeah, it was comical to watch, except for, well, it was my pet and that kind of stuff. But hey.
Well, it was your pet and a rogue.
Yeah.
Alright, it looks like we have a mailbox in the back. We also had a repair bot put down.
I have many.
I'll put down another feast.
Many deal for a friend of Rumpelstiltskin like you.
Please eat. And again, none of this is free. So if we put it down for you, use it. Don't be afraid of it. shovel eat.
Sorry.
Yeah, you don't have to apologize. Everybody forgets. Everybody's ready. Harvey, how did you feel about pulling that?
That portion of it worked.
Okay, you didn't feel so squishy, right? So now you know that it's not necessarily you. It's just the mechanics that are going around. I'm gonna pull him this time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Orb is up. I'm going to point them toward the orb. Please don't stand in front. Don't stand with the tank. Alright, taunt him, Harvey. Burn down the orb. Alright, the debuffs are up. Everybody should try and motion toward the 2 people that have debuffs. Next one. Okay. We lose somebody?
Yeah, sort of Pally go flying.
Light?
I got it. Or Soulstone.
Beware.
Alright. Alright, I'm gonna pop this orb over here. Taunt it. Debuffs are up. Remember, both of you have to go to the same place, basically.
The circle needs to continue, not. Circle come to us, circle come to us.
Oh! That was a double
away
knockback.
because he ran a different direction.
Yeah. No, you guys can't both get dispelled at the same time, so only one person has to get dispelled.
I don't know who's doing that because I'm supposed to be doing number 1. I don't know who's doing that.
You're supposed to.
So he got. I didn't do despell number 2, but he got despelled and then he got flown off because he was standing in a bad position.
And that's what it's like to be a DH. Alright. Thanks for at least trying.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna call her a night too. I'm all beat up from golf and I'm hungry. I haven't eaten any dinner.
Alright, dude. Take care.
Right,
We still got an hour, so basically we're gonna be here another hour. Oh no, we're back to nature.
We're always going to get back to nature.
What was it that she said? She was a sex worker or something like that?
She was in the adult entertainment industry.
Adult entertainment industry.
Wait, what?
That means porn star.
Oh my God, Squad, you missed it. It was a hooker.
There was a person's name. A person named. I think she was called Nature's Fury or something like that.
It was Nature's Wife, right?
What was the name exactly?
Movie star.
I think that was it. Nature's Fury.
Yeah.
But her Discord name was like something horrible, like Cum Guzzler or something.
No, it wasn't.
She got really upset when we told her, no, we can't give you the Soul Stone because we want to be able to control.
That was it, Cum Reaper.
When a B-res happens. And she got upset. She was like, but this is how you do it. But she announced to us that she was a adult entertainment star.
There was no need to even announce it.
Screenshot her name.
Oh, I have it on video. I have the whole
No, I'm
conversation.
not questioning you. You should have questioned that.
We probably could have gotten it if we wanted to. She was here to sell a product. That's what it seemed like.
Should have given it up for a Soul Stone.
This is all very.
There you go.
Man, you saying she was throwing it back for a Soul Stone? That's crazy.
Alright, we need 3 DPS because we're at 246, so we're actually low.
Okay, I'm gonna step away for a few minutes while we refill, and summon people.
Yeah.
Bio?
Take a bio. Take a break. I'll see what I can find. If you haven't watched the nap time video, go ahead and watch it.
My sister is going to go to the hospital.
Is she okay? Mom?
I don't know at this time.
No details, nothing?
The roommate asked her to move her vehicle so that he could go to work, and my mom pulled the vehicle out. He noticed that mom didn't pull the vehicle in, tried to call her, she didn't answer. He called her mom. Anyways, he went to work, and neighbor found mom in the car, still in drive. Motor running, shaking. Couldn't let go of the steering wheel.
So she was having a seizure?
Don't know. So the neighbor threw it in park for her. And anyway, so and called the 911 fire department. Anyways, they took her to the hospital. So
she okay?
Well, that's what he's trying to find out. He doesn't know yet. His sister is heading over to the hospital now. That's what he said. Well, dude, I know this is more important. You know, what's going on with your mom is more important than the game. So don't worry about it. Just go ahead, head out over there. Don't worry about Don't worry about anything. We're fine. All right? If you want to stick around, that's up to you. But really, I think you should just head out. Don't worry about it.
With COVID, only one of us can go in. We're both vaccinated. She has power of attorney and
okay.
Power of attorney over everything for the medical and all of that. We've had discussions as a family, so we've all agreed on how things are going to be handled. So. Anyways, nothing I can do at this point in time other than sit here and worry about what's happening. So, she's got her phone with her. So, we've been able to pinpoint it, and it's with her at the hospital. So, as soon as she's got her faculties back or whatever, she will, I'm sure, be calling me. So. Or texting me or something. Anyways, you've got things covered.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to come back into the group, you can. That's not a problem. But I don't think you should, because you're very distracted, and really, it's not helpful to you, I think. You know? So, I mean, if you want to bring your DPS and just, hit things to take your frustration out, that's cool. But if you just want to listen, just listen,
My wife's here, so I'm just gonna hop off.
All right, man. I hope everything goes well. Let me know. I'll stick around tonight as long as I can. So if you do find out something, just let me know. You can even send me a message in Discord, private message.
Roger, Dodger.
All right. Later, man. Hope everything goes well.
Take care. Hope she gets better.
What happened with Butter?
His mom, it looks like his mom had a seizure, and basically they took her to the emergency room.
Oh.
So again, we're gonna go over the marks again. So if you have the star, check your head when you get the debuff and see what mark you have. If you have the star, then you are the one that's supposed to be standing in front of everything, and facing outward. If you have the circle, you have to stand over here and face inward. Okay? Does everybody understand that? Once the debuff is cleansed, the circle goes to the opposite side of the room, does the same thing that they would have done on the star, and they'll cleanse you over there. Do not cleanse the circle if they're standing on this side of the room. Okay? Do not self-cleanse if you can do that. Let me toss down another feast.
I just put one down.
Okay. Please drink a flask if you have one. Use your oils if you haven't used them. Eat if you haven't eaten. So RV, Black Warlock, Carabito, you guys need to eat. Shalazun, you need to eat. We need the main buffs, intellect, warrior shout, on everybody, or battle shout.
Which mark goes to the wall and which mark stays a little in?
Say again?
Sorry.
If you have the star on your head, you go to the star, facing outward. If you have the circle, you stand here.
Facing outward.
Facing inward.
Really? Okay.
Okay? Then you go to the circle, face outward. Okay?
And we're going clockwise, correct?
Yes, and you keep on doing it clockwise.
Thank you.
Any questions other than that? Like to go more. Says everybody's ready, going to start the poll.
Start facing inward or outward?
4, 3, 2.
Out.
Or always faces outward. If you face inward, you're going to be knocked back over the edge. Alright, I'm facing the orb. Do not stand in front. Alright, taunt Arby. Break down that orb. I have aggro again. Taunt again. I'm sorry. Alright. Debuffs are up. Just wait. Just wait. Okay. Now. Alright, circle. Go to the circle. I got hit by the...
Bring the boss over.
Pick me up if you can. Okay. I wiped it up, both tanks are dead. But that was a lot better. People understood what was going on.
Don't release. I have a soul stone.
Just die. Don't waste time. Jump off the edge. Alright, let's do it again.
Don't.
Alright, thank you.
Again, it's a matter of being careful.
I'm gonna go patch my back. Give me a minute.
I'm gonna put down a feast.
To our friends.
Z. There's a hellstone.
Be back shortly.
Please eat. Oh, Thea, you need to eat.
I did.
The character didn't want to gain weight. That's what it was. Waiting on Caribbean.
My apology. I'm back.
It looks like Amazon Prime has the Addams Family 2 available. Not sure. Or will have it. You gotta pay $20 to stream it.
They can kiss my ass on that.
Alright, starting pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I mean, if you go to the theater, you're spending at least $30. So it's kind of cheaper. If you have your own popcorn, you don't have to spend money on popcorn. Get away from the front of the boss. Get away from the front of the boss. Alright, Tom. Debuffs are up. Remember, star to the star. Okay. Circle to the circle. Everybody turn around. Face inward. Except for the guy who's on the circle.
Shit.
We got this. We just went through one whole thing. So don't stand in front. So. Good, go.
Egg up.
Got an orb over here. I gotta move to the orb. Get away from the orb. Alright, taunted. Alright, get ready to get knocked back. Alright.
Ooh, almost off the edge.
Oh, I got beamed and I got killed. It looks like. Alright, both tanks down.
That's a wipe.
That's a wipe. So everybody understands the concept now. You see, we did the back and forth at least once, and nobody died to it originally, as far as I know. Maybe one person. Is anybody confused about it still? Okay, go ahead. Don't worry. Again, is anybody confused about how we're doing it?
So orange, you're looking in. Star, you're looking out, right? Or
No.
vice versa.
Yeah. Orange circle. You look in on the first dispel. Star, you look outward.
Okay.
The
Yeah, I
first
just didn't
dispel.
kind of like copy anybody. I didn't die from it. I was just curious. And are you marking people with the debuff? I'm assuming.
The DBM automatically marks them. So it puts the star and the circle on top of their head. So I don't have to mark them at all. All right? So whoever has the star first is going to get dispelled first. Whoever gets the circle is going to have to go to the other side and then get dispelled. So it's not like a matter of choice there. It's the add-on that's doing it. So be aware of that. We're not playing favorites.
Uh-huh. Thank you for the food.